Canelo?
Yeah, of course. First of all, I want to fight against him to make my own history. And then it's about money. Of course, we are here to earn money, but it's not my goal to get more money. No, I have enough money, I'm happy. But first of all, I have to use my skills and open my talent and to show my talent for boxing fans. It's make me more happy than money.
Good. I like to hear that. I have to ask you, for me, one of the best pound for pound fights in boxing is you against Artur Beterbiev. You know, he's now the unified world champion. You have the history, you know each other. He's a big puncher, exciting. You've shown everything from great technical ability to punch power as well. You against Artur Beterbiev, for me, when we come back from this worldwide problem, is a fight that boxing would need. I would love to see that fight this year.
Yeah, of course, it's great fight, and it's a really tough fight for me and for him. I think because we little bit know each other, and Artur Beterbiev is the most dangerous fighter in the world, and the one of the most, because he has a power. He's really powerful, and but he has 2 belts, and это оправдывает риск.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Worth the risk.
Yeah.
Worth the risk.
At the moment in time, there's only one fight to make at the light heavyweight division, and that's Beterbiev versus Bivol. That's it, that's all for Undisputed. You guys heard Bivol. When he was asked about Canelo and Canelo hype train, he brushed it off. Then he said, but that Beterbiev guy though, he's the most dangerous man in the world. Well, he don't gotta convince the fans, they already up on that. The fans already updated on how dangerous Beterbiev is. You see, Bivol knows Beterbiev better than anyone, from the amateurs. I believe Beterbiev and Bivol were on the same team together, and Beterbiev was the captain for the team. As good as these two are and were in the amateurs, they never fought each other since Beterbiev and Bivol were competing in 2 different weight classes. Beterbiev even competed as high as cruiserweight. He even fought Usyk, managed to drop him and everything to the body. He knocked him down and then hurt him to the head multiple times during the amateur fight. A lot of people thought Beterbiev beat Usyk, however Usyk ended up getting the decision. Bivol even talked about how Beterbiev was too small to be fighting at cruiserweight, but he had the power to do so. Due to all of the above, the history between the two, even though they never fought, this is why Bivol hasn't been in a rush to fight Beterbiev. In all reality, this fight should have had taken place 5 years ago, let alone now. And even though a lot of people think the fight is already made, I even thought the fight was already made. However, Bob Arum came out giving the fans bad news, where he stated the fight is not made yet. There has been no discussions to make the fight, contrary to the news that came out claiming that the fight between the two has already been agreed upon. Here is exactly what Bob Arum had to say. Check it out.
The fight is a done deal if, obviously, he should be successful on Saturday night.
Not even close. Now, will the fight happen? Probably, but I have to talk to His Excellency Turkey al-Sheikh, and I have to talk to the Beterbiev and his people and determine on what terms it will be, when it will be. None of that has been discussed. Beterbiev has a tough fight on his plate, and nobody wants to distract him at this point.
Well, listen, Beterbiev is not getting any younger, so the time is on Bivol's side. The more he delays the fight, the more that's going to benefit him, since Beterbiev is almost 40 years old. However, he's the baddest, oldest man in the world. Beterbiev made it clear time and time again that there's only one fight he wants next, and that's the Bivol fight for undisputed. So did Bivol. However, last year in 2023, they were in negotiations to make the fight, but all of a sudden, Bivol, according to the news, pulled out because of money issues, and he went the Canelo Alvarez rematch route, only for Canelo Alvarez to end up pulling out on him. What also didn't make sense is that Bivol claimed he fights for legacy more than the money. Things ain't adding up. However, since Saudi Arabia is in the picture, they gonna make the money add up. Due to that, there are no more excuses to be made why we can't see this fight immediately next. Obviously, Bivol is the boxer and Beterbiev is the power puncher. However, both fighters can do a little bit of both. Bivol, he has power when he sits down on selective shots that he put his power behind with the in and out style of his. On the other hand, Beterbiev can box too, don't get it twisted. Yeah, he has a lot of power, scary power, where it looks like he has bricks in his hand. He doesn't even look like he's throwing hard punches, but them things look like dynamite. Even then, Beterbiev's best weapon is really his jab, as you guys saw last night. He has that strong jab of his, the stiff jab. He was scoring with it all night. He usually out-jabs his opponents, all of them. So it's going to be interesting to see how the dynamic of styles between Bivol and Beterbiev match up together with the different tools they have and the different skill sets. You guys saw Bivol jab, he has the stiff jab. On the other hand, Bivol has a different type of jab. So I can't wait to see this fight due to all of the above. And I don't want to see neither one of them fight anybody else. Beterbiev is almost 40 years old. The fight has to happen now. It has been 5 years long overdue. This is unacceptable. With that being stated, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Давайте сфотографируем, типа Facebook Face, там реклама. Face? Да? Undisputed. Undisputed. When's it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen, guys? When's it gonna happen, guys?
I don't know. We talk about fight, but we never fight.
Dmitry?
He looks like he fight, yeah?